Hello and welcome to ClearTax channel. I'm Annapurna, tax expert, and in this video I will provide a complete guide on GST rates on flat or apartment purchase, how to calculate the same, including what happens to GST that is paid earlier in case the booking gets cancelled later on. Did you know that GST does not apply on purchase of ready-to-move-in flats? Yes. Further, property for which payment was never made before completion certificate is issued or the date of occupying the flat, whichever is earlier, does not attract GST. That leaves us with only the purchase of or booking of under construction apartments. The GST Council in March 2019 reduced the GST rate on under construction houses or residential properties. It has bifurcated the under construction residential projects into two parts or two types, that is affordable housing and non-affordable housing projects. So whatever new residential projects that have begun on or after 1st April 2019 attract a newly notified lower GST rates of 1% for affordable housing and 5% for non-affordable housing. But builders must satisfy some conditions. However, the builders of ongoing housing projects that had already started before 1st April 2019 were allowed to choose between two options before 10th May 2019. Under the first option, they could continue charging earlier GST rates of 12% for non-affordable and 8% for low-cost housing projects such as PM Awas Yojana, where they can avail input tax credit on purchases. In the second option, they could go for the new scheme of lower GST rates of 5% for non-affordable or 1% for affordable housing projects, but by satisfying some conditions such as they cannot avail input tax credit. Just to recap, ITC or input tax credit simply means the benefit that taxpayer can get while paying tax on the output by deducting the tax that he's already paid previously on the inputs. In both the cases, 1/3 of GST rate was already considered towards land and GST did not be paid to that extent. We must understand that affordable housing is defined under the CGST Act, and any project out of the scope of this definition has to go for the higher GST rate of 12% under the old scheme or 5% under the new scheme. Number 1. Carpet area must be less than 60 square meters, that is 645 square feet in case of metropolitan cities such as Bengaluru, Chennai, Delhi NCR, Hyderabad, Kolkata and Mumbai, whereas it should be less than 90 square meters, that is 968 square feet in any other cities of India. Number 2. The gross value charged for the flat or house cannot be more than Rs 45 lakh to fall under the affordable housing projects. The value includes undivided share of land and any other charges collected by the builder. Next question that comes to your mind is, what are those conditions to be satisfied by builders to go for the new scheme of lower GST rates of 5% for non-affordable and 1% for the sale of affordable under construction projects? First condition to be satisfied is that the builder cannot avail input tax credit on the purchase of construction materials or services used for residential projects. So ideally, builder may have to pass on the value of this ITC that cannot be availed as the cost of the project onto the buyer of the flat, most likely increasing the prices of the flats. Second condition to be satisfied is that at least 80% of purchases must be from GST registered vendor. Any shortfall will attract GST on a reverse charge basis at 80% to be paid by the builder himself. Now let's take up an illustration to compare scenarios before 1st April 2019 and after 1st April 2019. Consider affordable housing case for under construction flat. Now, property cost per square feet in both the cases, that is before 1st April 2019 and on or after 1st April 2019, is 5,000 per square feet. Now, GST rate on flat purchase in case it is before 1st April 2019 for affordable housing segment will be 8% and on or after 1st April 2019 is 1%. Therefore, the GST in value will be Rs 400 and Rs 50 respectively. The ITC benefit will be considered on a material worth Rs 1,200 charged at 12%, that is Rs 144, that is 144 rupees before 1st April 2019, and it is not applicable in cases on or after 1st April 2019 because ITC cannot be availed in that case. Therefore, price shall be around rupees 5,544 per square feet in case where it is before 1st April 2019, whereas it will be rupees 5,050 rupees after 1st April 2019. So you see there is a price drop. However, in the scenario after 1st April 2019, we are considering without the ITC benefit, so margin may be more also in this case. Coming to the last segment, in the case of cancellation of a booking, a builder must provide credit note to the buyer and claim GST as per the provisions under Section 34 of the CGST Act. This brings us to the end of the video. Thank you for watching the video. If you found the video useful, please like, share and subscribe to our channel if you haven't before, and hit that bell icon for instant video alerts. Also feel free to leave your queries in the comment section below. We will be happy to take them up. See you in the next video.